But if you care about yourself the way these people who are problems in your life care about themselves, you wouldn't have as many problems as you have. Because if they loved you as much as you love them, that's why you keep helping them, but they're using you because you love them and they know it, or they know they can bring you a sad story, well, give their ass back a sad story and watch what happens. They're gonna cut down on that.
Then get up, get dressed before work's off my list.
All right, guys, well, I'm telling you this. What are you allowing around in your life? What are you allowing in your life? Now, guys, I make videos for you all the time. And when I go back and look at some of those videos, I'm looking at the moves that I have been making. And all of them have been positive moves. If I hadn't had the courage to make the decisions and let people go and change things in my life, then I would still be in that same place. I am not going back. I am very happy with where I am now, and I'm not going to allow no negativity in my life. I'm not going to allow a purchase that I made that probably was a mistake that's causing me misery because I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore, or I'm keeping it around trying to find a place for it because I spent my money on it. No, I am solving any and every problem, if possible, that come up in my life. And where I stand now, I believe I can solve the problems, because a lot of times, God, okay, put it to you like this. If you're a person that don't like problems, then why would you allow someone else to cause you a problem in your life? Why are you letting a constant problem be around you? Whether it's bills, if you don't have the money to pay the bills, then don't make them. Whether it's a person who asks for your advice and you give it to them, and then they go and do what they want to do anyway, and then come bring the problem to you. Stop fixing it. You let that person deal with the problem that they made, because if they don't like it, they're going to stop it. But if they always have an out, which is you, they're going to keep bringing that stuff to you. Guys, a lot of people will probably look at this as being rough and this and that, but if you care about yourself the way these people who are problems in your life care about themselves, you wouldn't have as many problems as you have. Because if they loved you as much as you love them, that's why you keep helping them, but they're using you because you love them and they know it, or they know they can bring you a sad story, well, give their ass back a sad story and watch what happens. They're gonna cut down on that. Okay, so if you're not loving you and they're not loving you, who's looking out for you? If everybody that you have in your life, you looking out for them, who's looking out for you? Now, if God is showing you these people, then what is the problem? Now, guys, it's going to take strength. It's going to take courage. It's going to take you getting, a hold of your emotions. Don't let your emotions keep making you be a victim. I don't care who it is. I tell you like this. I had a job, and I really liked the job, and I loved my coworkers and everything, but the owner of the place was terrible. Because we worked for her, she was just terrible. And some of those girls really, really needed their job. But because of what I have been through before with, bosses, I promised myself, and I worked diligently into never letting a job hold me victim, whereas I have to be here and take this abuse because I need to pay my bills. So what did that do for me? For one, I wasn't spending money like crazy. I saved. For two, I didn't create deals for myself. For three, I made a plan. What was my plan? I gave myself a good 5 to 7 months to find another job. That's how much I was saving, just in case I needed to say, you can take this job and shove it. I was very adamant about not letting people, places, or things treat me less than, because I'm not out here trying to treat nobody else less than. So, guys, there's a lot of things that we can solve if we just put things in perspective. Look, care enough about yourself to let go of problems. I don't care what form it comes in, guys. A lot of times we are the reason for our distress or our stress. So I can tell you stories about girlfriends. You know, you think that they're your friends, but really they are just somebody you know. Because y'all done all had friends. Hopefully you haven't, but have you ever had a person that you looked at as a really good friend and they ended up stabbing you in the back or showing themselves as being less of a friend? You put y'all friendship up here, but they put y'all friendship here. Okay, what's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because God revealed that to you. And you know now this is where this person put y'all friendship. So why would you keep putting or letting that person be around you? If you're not that type of person that's going to treat y'all friendship less than, but they have convinced themselves that it's okay to do that, then they're sacrificing a good friend. And they're going to feel it in the end, not you. They're going to feel it. So start letting these people and places and things feel your absence. Because when I quit that job, my boss called me back and told me, you ain't quitting. I'm going to give you a raise. You ain't quitting. She said, talk to your husband about it. But I had talked to my husband about it already because that's how much stress I was under in that job. And my husband said, So if you're willing to give me a raise when I'm there trying to deal with your crap, then why wouldn't you acknowledge how good of a worker I was and give me a raise while I was still there? So guys, my son just made it out of the dentist's office. I just thought that I would, say whatever is stressing you, get it out of your life. Don't let it stay in your life, because you have control over it as well. You know, we all have our trials and tribulations. We all have our relationship with God. But guys, don't let no one treat you less than, especially if you know you don't deserve it. If things is going on in your life that you don't like you have too many things. I call it clutter. Don't let those things dominate you. I had too many things at one time. I wasn't a nasty person or a hoarder. It was just too many things. And now, since I have worked diligently in getting rid of those things and just having things around me, guys, I am not going back. It's so much better. I'm like free from everything. I don't have stuff in my car. I have exactly what I need in my car. I don't have too many clothes. I don't have too many shoes. I don't have too many facial products. I don't have a big old thing. When I used to wear hair, I used to have a whole bunch of just bags and bags of hair and stuff. And then I had people that wasn't nothing around me. And you don't have to prove to these people that you're worthy of being their friend. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Hell, if they worthy of being yours. So guys, stop taking on people's problems. Don't create problems for yourself, and you probably don't, but don't let other people create problems for you.
Then get up, get dressed, before work's off my list. What's left to do, just guess. It's you, my favorite.